thank God for the cold one.
Yes.
So, in the first half of verse 38, Jesus was sleeping, but he knew how to handle the cold moments in his storm. But in the end of verse 38, his disciples awakened Jesus and asked, "Do you not care that we have perished?" In the middle of the cold moment, in this storm, the disciples lose their cool and question Jesus. I told you got to get happy when the cold moments come. When folks start changing on us. But the disciples couldn't handle the cold. The disciples were losing their minds, getting cabin fever, thinking their lives were coming to an end. They came to Jesus during this cold time in the midst of the storm, asking, "Do you not care that we are perishing?" You see, with this statement, church, with that plea, the disciples let us all know what they were truly made of. Yes, this storm showed what was inside of them truly. They enabled their fear of the storm to momentarily outweigh the faith they were building. Remember, in the story that included the disciples in the scriptures, before the disciples appeared on the outside, everybody thought they were students. The term disciple means student. These folk were knowledgeable of what Jesus was trying to teach them. These individuals were thirsty to know what Jesus had in store for them. But when times got tough, in the middle of the storm, they didn't remember what Jesus taught them, but showed everybody what they were truly made of. In the middle of your storm, you can come to find out what you're truly made of. Oh yes, you may look good on the outside on Sunday morning, but God knows how you were acting in the middle of your storm. Some things came out from under the covers during the week. But when pressures got to you, the folk around you saw how you really acted in the middle of your storm. Oh, let me tell you something, church. This reminds me of one morning during the blizzard. Yes, one particular morning during the blizzard, I was snowed in. And I surprised my wife by making breakfast. On this particular day, I made some pancakes. I thought I was doing everything right. I was doing a pretty good job, if I say so myself. I had my batter ready at the right consistency. I had enough oil in my pan, and my pan was at the right temperature to make some pancakes. I was making some pancakes during the blizzard. But then all of a sudden, I saw that I messed up on one of the pancakes. Let me tell you how. The pancake wasn't done all the way through. It looked golden brown around the edges. It looked done on the outside, on the surface level, on the top of the pancake. But on the inside of that thing, it was yet to be completed. Not done all the way through. Well, how do I know? Because when I apply some pressure to that thing, I can see what's on the inside came on the outside. The pancake needs to be in the frying pan just a little while longer because it was not done yet. No matter how good it looks on the outside or the surface level, it is not done on the inside. I couldn't be fooled to believe that I had a good thing for myself that was not done on the outside compared to what was on the inside. Listen, church, I don't care how good it looks on the outside. You still gotta check it. Don't you know your storm will show you what you're truly made of? It will show what's really on the inside of you. It will show whether or not you're acting like a Christian on the surface. You're a Christian from the inside out. It doesn't matter what your title is. It doesn't matter what you're wearing to church. It doesn't matter what you drove to get here. But when life puts some pressure on you, what you're made of, what's on the inside, will lead you to the put you back in the body. Hey, are you ready? Oh Lord, you created me a clean heart and renew the right spirit within me. Make me ready for the task at hand. Make me ready for the good times and the bad. Make me ready from the inside out. Oh Lord, I want to get out of this storm. Well, Jesus was ready. Because when they called on him, he got up to do what others could not do. They called him when the storm got too rough for human hands. They had to call on a power greater than themselves. They called on Jesus. He knew how to stop the storm and sustain the disciples in the boat. He spoke to that thing and simply said, peace, be still. Well, I don't know about you, but when things get too rough for me, I got to call on power greater than who I am. I got to call on the great I am. I got to call on the name of Jesus. He'll speak to the cold moments of your life and say, peace, be still. When you have the worst case of cabin fever, peace, be still. When the food and the money are starting to run low and you're losing your last mind, peace, be still. I dare you to talk to your storm this morning and say, peace, be still. House, be still. School, be still. Job, be still. Finances, be still. In every area of my life, peace, be still. You got to be still in the name of Jesus. You see, church family, this text is not so much about the storm or the storm elements, but it's about the faith of the disciples. And to see how they were in the middle of the storm. Just when they thought Jesus didn't care, he showed up to tell the whole world, peace, be still. So I don't care if it's a blizzard, a hurricane, a tsunami, an earthquake, a thunderstorm, or a windy afternoon. I got to tell all that's around me, peace, be still. Because I got a faith in God that picks me up where I lack, telling me, peace, be still. I don't know about you, but I'm so glad because the storm taught me. It may have kept me in my house all week long. The power may have been out for a while. My mind may have wandered, but the storm taught me. I can rest assured that the God of the elements is the same God, and the God I serve is worthy. In my soul, He is telling me, peace, be still. Well, the good news is this morning, what my storm taught me today sustains me tomorrow. I won't make the same mistakes twice. I won't go down that road again. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. So much better. Oh, you got to celebrate, church. You made it through the storm. Oh, look where He brought you. Yes, and you made it through because you know the one who is greater than the storm. And His name is Jesus. He spoke to the mountain, be thou removed and cast into the sea. He spoke to my ailments and declared me healed. Spoke to my issues and to my troubles. Spoke to my enemies and my haters, saying, peace, be still. I'm so glad He spoke to the blizzard. He spoke to the snow. He spoke to the rain. He spoke to the wind. He spoke to the ice. He spoke to my storm, saying, peace, be still. Well, let me close the text, and I'll see y'all next Sunday. I just want to tell you this morning, He'll tell your storm, peace, be still.